Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to what is, God willing, going to be the final episode of Pokemon X Gale Darkness. It might not be, I don't know. Bad things could happen, bad things can always happen. That's a good life lesson. But, yeah, I don't really know what to expect from any of this. I don't even know exactly where we're supposed to go, but don't worry about it. It's all fine. So one thing I was thinking, like, should I leave a slot open in my party? Because obviously we're gonna catch Final Lugia, Shadow Lugia, and then do a final boss fight. Should I leave a space in my party to like for that? I don't know. I'm guessing it's gonna be here. Oh, where do we go? Shout out that Zatu on screen. I'm sorry, I actually don't know where to go. So, the guy's like, oh, we'll see you for the final battle, and then he just left. And, did he go here? Yeah, this one goes up. That's gotta be it, right? Alright, there we go. I figured it out. I was gonna look up some stuff for the battle. I guess we're just raw dogging it here. Alright, so I was thinking about this fight here. I hate to see an anticlimax. Yeah, I just decided what we're gonna do. I have a plan here. We're gonna do this fight twice. I do love that sprite. That is a sick sprite, I will admit. So we have a solo fight against this beastie. First off, I want to see how hard it is to actually catch. Yeah, I could tell by its big purple. So what we're gonna do here, we are going to save state. And then I'm gonna do this fight legit first. Is it dark type? I guess we'll find out. And then after we will see how bad to fight it. And then after we'll just Master Ball and go on to do the other fight. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, there's something going on there. I would actually do this. Because I don't know how much damage Gardevoir can actually do here. Jolteon does seem to be chipping away at it pretty good. It's gonna be a problem once we have to start throwing balls, though. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more and we will just Hyper Potion again. Hopefully we don't crit here. Oh no, we're good. I love how the music here is like a remix of that one theme. Alright, now it's everyone's favorite game. and throw a bunch of Ultra Balls until one sticks. Also, we have pressure on it, thanks to Gardevoir. So, ostensibly, honestly, I was gonna say, honestly, maybe we don't want to use a Master Ball here, because this is... Oh. Okay, that's fine. Because maybe, like, we save that for the fight coming up? But then again, maybe using all... No, I think that's a good plan. So yeah, this is the Shadow Lugia fight. Pretty hype. Honestly, we could probably, we could probably Confusion it and not take it out. But I'll try all 20, we'll see if we catch it, just for fun. I think we're using too many resources here for what this fight is, although I don't know how bad the fight against him is going to be after. Let's see what happens here, I guess. Love the face Lugia's making in its profile pic. Tongue out, all freak mode. Like, you don't need to be doing that, my man. Alright, so, I mean, honestly, I think I might even call it here. Like, you get the idea. We keep doing this until eventually we catch it. If you run out of resources, you, like, turn off your GameCube and turn it back on, try it again. I think they had a reset button, right? And I haven't ever shown off a Master Ball in the series before. So... honestly, what we're gonna do here Alright, here we are back at the start of this fight. Let's do it what is honestly probably the intended way of doing it. You just take a chill pill. Alright, let's see the Master Ball Sprite. Oh, it's purple. You gotta love that purple. Yeah, I was wondering if we should put, like, Hariyama in the box or someone to do this upcoming fight. Okay, so that happens, you catch it. It's very dramatic. He screams Lugia. And then we have a final fight, which I hope we're strong enough to do. Alright, and then we do the fight. Oh, he's crazy. He's like Yoda, but evil. I should have sent out someone else in front, I think, for this. We might redo this. Like, I don't know how this is gonna go here. I hope it doesn't have Lightning Rod. Are they both gonna be Shadow? Oh, I'm pretty sure they are. I think not to spoil things, I'm pretty sure the gimmick here is all his Pokemon are Shadow. That's a good move to copy. We'll try this. Maybe. Yeah. All right. Cool. Good. I'm a fool. And Gardevoir gets outsped. So that's cool. Are they both going to target it and take it out in, like, turn one? Maybe. Not even. Alright, beautiful. So, you actually, this is gonna be a bit weird, but you... I'm sorry, getting all Soldier Boy on him. What's good against Ground Rock? Alright, we do want to double kick, I think. You, double kick that thing to kill it, and you psychic the Mole Trace. Ideally, at some point we end up with something out that, like, we can ignore and focus everything on the other slot, but I mean, the chances of that actually happening are not ideal. Oh, big surprise, it's Shadow just like everything else. I forgot Mole Trace can outspeed, it might kill Gardevoir. It did, alright. I guess we send out Houndoom. And then the play here is we're going to Thundershock, the Mole Trace, because it's higher level, and then you, for now, will just... Now's a good time as any to use our max revives, right, wherever they are. Alright, there we go, beautiful. I don't know how much this will do, if it'll one... Oh, not even two-shot, alright. How much does Mole Trace do? Well, that's a crit, so... good. Alright, well, lots of misses happening here. That's good. And I guess we'll Psychic into it too, just to help. Yeah, for this exact reason. Please don't kill whatever you hit. I mean, you shouldn't, right? It's... Alright, cool, good. No, it's good to, Exeggutor is slower, so it's fine to leave it out. We do want to target the faster Pokemon, I guess. Prioritize it first. Tauros, what? I mean, sure. Alright, who are you going for? Of course. Oh, alright. It's a lot of recoil. Alright, so who we send out here? We're gonna send out Hariyama. We're obviously going to... Alright, I think... Will Thundershock kill... No, what do we do here? Jolteon's turn. Another max revive for Gardevoir. And then, of course, Hariyama just fake outs. It's actually going to fake out Tauros, I think. Because if Exeggutor uses another Shadow and I think it's going to die. So this way, we just take Tauros out. If Exeggutor wants to just miss like an idiot, that's fine too. Thundershock you, we'll see how much that does. I guess we'll just Brick Break the Tauros. Like, I'm hoping this will kill. Not even close. I don't know how, who knows how types work, really. Like, there's no charts or anything, famously. Alright. It's fine. Like, my worry is running out of Pokemon to, revive switch with. Like, I guess we bite you and we psychic you? Hopefully this kills. Yeah, alright, there we go. That would have been a smarter move to use the first time. But whatever. Level for Jolteon. Love to see it. Level for Gardevoir. Articuno. Is Jolteon 4 times effective? I don't know, we'll find out. Hopefully. Oh, not quite a KO, but still a very respectable amount. Very honorable showing from Gardevoir. A very bizarre choice of move from my opponent, but sure. I think we both outspeed, right? Is this gonna be what the final fight is? I hope not. I feel kind of bad, but so far it's working, right? Like, do we both outspeed? There's still plenty of room for things to go wrong here. Like, for example, that did very little to Articuno. Please be Jolteon. Okay, actually, I kind of regret saying that. I don't like how much that did, but whatever. Bull is dead. Has he sent out all 3 birds? Like, obviously that's where they're going with this, right? Level for Breloom, I didn't take that off. It's a good question. I mean, not that it really matters at this point. Counter could be useful here. You know what? We're at the very end. Oh, we get rid of Headbutt for sure. That's an obvious. Sorry, Grave, or whatever your name is. I got more important things to worry about at the moment. Zapdos. Alright. Because we both have electric types, I got Quagsire in the back. I think we worry about Articuno first. I think we double up on that. That thing. So we're going to Thundershock it, and we're going to Psychic it. I'm worried because theoretically, I don't think it could actually happen, but ostensibly, we could see both our Pokemon get KO'd here. I don't know how fast Zapdos is. Oh, damn. That's not good for anyone. Oh, that's a very good play from my opponent, I will say. Very good play. That actually does put us in a pretty tough spot. I guess we gotta send out Quagsire here at the moment. We are going to... What are we gonna do? We need to revive Jolteon. I think they're gonna kill Gardevoir, so what we're gonna do actually, we'll use our last Max Revive on Jolteon, and we're going to actually use a normal Revive now on Houndoom, because flying is good against fighting. And I'll let them get in 2 hits. Like, oh, okay, that's bad. I'm gonna assume they're gonna go for Gardevoir here. Hopefully, I mean, yeah. Alright, that's good. Because now we can send out Houndoom. Houndoom's gonna die in 1 hit probably anyways, so being at half health doesn't really matter. And now what we can do is with Jolteon, Gotta wait for the camera to stop spinning. Jolteon, we can hopefully take out Articuno, and Houndoom's turn we can bring back Gardevoir yet again. I kind of feel bad for him, getting fainted and revived so many times in one battle, but there we go, perfect. Beautiful, exactly what you want to see. This odd question, do we bring back, no, it's got Shadow Bolt. I was gonna say, do we bring back, Quagsire? Honestly, I think what we do here, this is gonna be kind of a strange play. I'm going to Hyper Potion Gardevoir, and I think I'm gonna Calm Mind, even if Shadow Bolt is a physical. We're going to do a strategy I've been wanting to do for a long time, and that is this, bulking up on Pokemon. Jolteon is going to be our items. Or how many Pokemon do we have in the back? Just one, yes. We are going to revive another spare, just because we have so many revives, and I am concerned. I think Hariyama has the best chance of taking a hit, and then Gardevoir is going to boost all the way. If Jolteon doesn't go for the kill, if Zapdos, it does. I was going to say then we boost up. Then we heal and boost again. Oh, right. Oh, this is actually really good for us. Because now we get one for free, right? Now we can Fake Out and we can Calm Mind. God, I love Fake Out. Genuinely goated move. Yeah. Get surprised, idiot. Well, Gardevoir is just being the chillest Pokemon in existence. Now we revive Jolteon in the back again, and I think we're at +3. I'm worried about a crit though. I don't know if whatever that move's called is physical, so we're gonna go for a Psychic. Is that a priority move? Also, it looked like some of Zapdos' polygons were getting mad stretched there. Ah, Calm Mind, I love buffing moves, shout out. Alright, well, that's Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness for you, if I understand correctly. You gotta close your eyes again, you freaky little old man, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's a game that we played for sure. I'm constantly kind of worried that I haven't been fully engaging with it in good faith, but at the same time, I feel like it's justified. The ultimate problem with this game is that sorry, I wasn't expecting them to go Sonic Adventure 2 on it. The problem is the actual gameplay loop is literally just you go to a place, all the environments, as beautiful as all the 3D modeling and all that is in this game, the environments do get pretty samey, and so every single place is essentially just a tree with 3 or 4 branches. Oh, plot twist, he's their dad. Who cares? You two are freaks. No, every environment is essentially just a tree with 3 or 4 branches, and each path, or I guess a graph would be better to call it, in terms of, because I'm insisting on using math terms, and every connection is just a hallway with 4 or 5 battles, and that's really all the game is just a series of those. There's not really... There are no, like, environments, because it's the entire game takes place in the course of, like, in 3 towns. There's no, like, wild battles, so there's very little options for, like, customizing your team and determining, like, you can't really determine when you have battles other than just going to the next area. Is this a pre-rendered cutscene? It looks different. But, oh, of course, we got the, what's that called? Sympathetic irony? Something like that? I guess it's not. I guess they shut down their weather modification program. Look at that old man dance. I'm sorry, I got kind of distracted. There's a lot of crazy things happening on screen all of a sudden. But, yeah, like, because there's no wild encounters in that, the only way you can get more experience to train your Pokemon is to go to the next area. So you really just never have anything to do but just, like, step through these series of dungeons and do, like, these fights over and over. That wouldn't even necessarily... Like, you could make a good game with these elements, but the problem is that, like... Oh, Jesus. That guy in the back. There's a few freaks in the back. The problem is, like, so many of these fights are just kind of, like, nothing. Like, there's so many just blatantly filler fights. The game does get fun when you have, like, fights that are clearly thought out. Like, some of the boss fights clearly are scaled well. And there's been a couple random, like, fights here and there where the enemies used intelligent strategies, and it was legitimately fun. But, like, given that the game is basically just a series of fights, and that so many of the fights clearly have no effort put into them, it's just like a bunch of boring battles, the game. And it's really disappointing to me, because, like I said, the graphic design is very well done. All the Pokemon models look beautiful, fantastic. I mean, look at them. Look at that little Mareep right there. That's gorgeous. Should have put in some kind of art award for that. But, like, the actual gameplay, the story mode, is just kind of nothing. I wonder, can you, like, for XD, could you, like, hook up your games and do fights through? Because if so, like, this, Alexa, shut up, Banat. Because if you could, this would be a good game for that. Like, this would be a great... I mean, like, this is essentially the spiritual successor to Pokemon Stadium, if I know correctly, and I'm sure it would be a fantastic game for that. It's just, like, the actual plot... By plot, I keep saying plot when I mean, like, gameplay loop, is just frustrating and kind of empty feeling. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. It's kind of a disappointing end to Gen 3, which was where I got started with Pokemon. One of my, to this day, maybe my favorite generation of Pokemon. Going forward to this channel, eventually we will be going to Gen 4. No, I did have to... Ooh, Mawile, sorry. Like, I do get distracted when they show models of Pokemon I like, because the models are very good. But, yeah, Gen 4, there's not a whole lot of side games that I'm really interested in. There's a bunch of Ranger games, which look cool, but because of how poorly those games emulate, because of, like, the interaction mechanic, and because of, to be honest, just how bad I am at them probably is a big factor, too. I don't think I'm going to play them, and so the only real side game we have for 4 is Explorers of Sky, which I believe is pretty universally the most beloved Pokemon game in the whole franchise, main or side, so look forward to that. I've played before, I do love it, so Platinum and Explorers of Sky are coming up, and then there's a ton of games for Gen 5. That's going to be a whole thing to discuss when the time comes, but I'm not ready to play Platinum. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this is just kind of, like I said, this is kind of a bad way to end Gen 3. Kind of ended on a low note. Given how much of this game was just, like I said, just a gauntlet of battles, I don't really want to play Platinum right away, but thankfully, this is the B-sides of my channel, as it's called, isn't dedicated to just Pokemon. If you recall, we actually have 2 bloated RPG franchises this we're meant to get through in this series. The other, of course, being not Silent Hill, Final Fantasy. I played 4 a long time ago. I feel like now is as good a time as any to play 5. I feel like it'll be a good palate cleanser. And so, yeah, it feels weird ending a Pokemon game on credits, funnily enough, but we are going to end Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness here. And we are going to move into Final Fantasy V next time, a game of which I know absolutely nothing. And then, of course, when we're done with that, we will get into Pokemon Platinum, which I am looking forward to, despite everything. I've been contemplating alternating between Final Fantasy, like interleaving them more regularly between the Pokemon episodes. Whether or not I do and how that'll play out, has yet to be decided. I still gotta think about that, but in any case, that's not gonna be a factor for a while. For now, we're just gonna leave Pokemon XD here, and yeah, next time we'll play Final Fantasy V. It's funny, they're showing off all these things to be like teasers, and I guess in retrospect, kind of like, remember all this, but so much of this I remember just not having fun with. I don't know, very unfortunate. Oh well. It is worth, it's worth exploring for the nostalgia, does it hold up factor. I don't know, I wish it didn't have to be like this, but let's not dwell on it too much. Yeah, so look forward to Final Fantasy V next time. For now though, we will call it here. And as always, thank you for watching. Did I ever show this on the channel? Like, I'm kind of contemplating whether or not to just, like, sit through the rest of this. That is not a great effect with the big text scrolling on screen. I'll even show you off the final fights for you. That's fun. Love the goofy 3D models. I love that has some crazy animation on his feet there. Well, yeah, talking about feet, we'll call it here. Thank you for watching. That's Pokemon XD Gale Darkness for you, I guess.